Hello and welcome to my new podcast series. My name is Rawan, and I am hosting a new podcast called Rebirth with Rawan. My purpose of these podcasts is to give awareness to allow people to do the breakthrough through their mindset, financials, and most importantly, spiritual breakthrough. So they can get rid of everything that has been blocking them and not allowing them to reach their full potential. Over the 8 years, I have been helping entrepreneurs, moms, regular people from all walks of life to start a legitimate online business. But with the online business comes some work that you have to do. First, we start with the mindset. Second, we start with you motivating yourself, having a purpose, understanding who you are, and getting rid of any limiting belief that has been holding you back. And on this very first episode, I have the privilege of inviting my business partner, Tima Farhat. Thank you so much for being here today with us.
Thank you, Rawan, for having me.
Of course, absolutely. I met Tima actually online almost 5 years ago. She saw an advertisement on social media talking about how to start a legitimate online business. And the lady that's sitting in front of me right now is completely different than the lady that I met 5 years ago. Before we get started, tell me about yourself. Who is Tima? And yes, why you're here today.
Yes, my name is Tima. I'm originally from Lebanon, and I have three beautiful girls. And why I started this business? Like I started 5 years ago. This business, I was looking for freedom. I want to do something for me, for my life. But what my parents taught us that diploma takes you to the success that you want or to the income that you want to reach it. I did not have any experience in the digital space at that time. And I saw your ad and it resonates with me. And then it took me a while to start the business. I was a little bit scared, shy. I did not have the confidence that I have today, actually.
That's amazing. Tima, tell me a little bit more about Tima, the lady that started 5 years ago. What was holding you back from being the best version of yourself?
Wow, it has a lot of meaning. What was holding me actually the limited belief.
Okay.
I was stuck in my comfort zone. I can say it. I thought that success needs a diploma, needs to go to the job 9 to 5. I didn't have any experience like how to reach a level where I can depend on myself. And this business taught me a lot of things. Like it changed me about my mindset, how to see and people, how to be positive. Yes.
That's amazing. That's very inspiring. And lots of individuals, like nowadays, are looking for an extra income, especially online, because people have their own jobs, they have their own brick and mortar business, they have a busy life with their kids, with their family, pick up, drop offs, and all of the things that we still do as business owners and being moms and parents. What do you say for individuals that, want to start a business online but are still scared of, maybe I'm not good enough, maybe I won't succeed, what if people make fun of me, what if people make fun of my accent? We've struggled with that, me and you. Tell me a little bit more about this aspect. Like, what do you advise those individuals that are looking for a breakthrough but are scared?
Wow, I was in the same shoes, like because I did not have, as I mentioned, I did not have the full confidence. I was scared. I was always looking for people opinions. Like, what if they told me, "Oh, you're not good enough"? And I remember when I started my business, one of my relatives, they told me, "Oh, what are you doing? It's a scam. You can't do it. You're not a social media person." But one thing, I thank God for that I did not believe in them. I believe in myself, and I know my why was bigger than their thoughts.
Nice.
And then I started believe in myself. I started working on myself, because if you are looking for a freedom, for a flexibility, for a goal in your life to achieve your dream, you have to take action. You have to do that job that it requires from you.
Okay, amazing. And just being here today, you were a bit nervous. And you get scared. It's normal. It's a fear that we all struggle with as human beings. But what happened now? Like, since we started talking, we started the episode, like, how do you feel?
Like, at the beginning, I was nervous, like how I'm going to talk, like what she's going to ask me. And but now I feel comfortable because I'm talking about myself. I'm talking who is Tima, and what happened. How did I start my business? It's my true story.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's awesome. Lots of ladies join us, and men, and they're like, I want more income. I want more freedom. I want to be my own boss. I want to be able to raise my kids and at the same time earn an income. I want to secure my retirement. I want to travel back home. I want to travel with my family on a vacation. And lots of individuals are stuck in things and thoughts that actually don't serve them. They are stuck in the fact that they think they don't have the resources. They're stuck in the fact that people opinion always takes over what they do in their life. They're stuck in the limiting beliefs, like Tima mentioned, that they bring with them from their childhood, from the past experiences that they had. So that brings me to my next question, because you had a past experience and you opened an Amazon business, and they promised you the sun and the moon, and they told you to invest a big amount. But then when you invested, you noticed that, it's not what you were promised. So tell me more about that previous experience that held you for that 1 year before you started.
Yes, I remember like 7 years ago, my husband told me, because I was staying at home with my kids, I couldn't do anything. I have a diploma in accountant, but when you come to Canada, you have to upgrade your studies. You have to start from the beginning. And at that time, I can't. I have my kids. I have to stay with them. So my husband told me, let's do something online business. So we saw Amazon, like they told us about Amazon, that you don't need to have experience, you don't need to have a product, and a lots of things that you can succeed easily, and you can maybe start earning thousands of dollars per month. I started 7 years ago. I invested around 12K USD. And for the first month, they told me that we're going to help you. We're going to teach you how to do that and this. And after that, it was a scam. And it wasn't for me. I started with Amazon, but I have to figure out everything by myself.
The logistics and
everything,
the
shipping, returns, customer service. It was a headache for me because you have to look around for a product. You have to ship the product to Amazon warehouses, and then you are responsible for the shipping, for the returns, for everything, and still, like, how much is the commission? It's like, believe me, it was maybe $2 per product.
Yeah.
And that's it. Yes. And I stayed, I think, 6 months, and then I left because it wasn't for me. I couldn't feel myself. It was like a headache for me,
Pain.
pressure, pain, yes. And then after that, I saw your ad before. And when I saw that, Rawan, oh my God, this lady that I saw her 8 years ago. She changed a lot. Look at her. I can see her lifestyle. The growth. I saw the growth actually. And yes, I remember we were talking yesterday. I remember when I sent you message and I told you, I'm ready. I want to start. I want to do something. Because if you don't take action, you're gonna stuck where you are at.
Of course. But the fear from the previous experience that you had to go through stopped you from taking action from the new business. What was the breaking point for you to say, you know what, I'm not going to allow fear to hold me back anymore? Because when you start a business, you need to work. You need to understand how it works. You need to learn. You need to have the skills that we give you. What was your breaking point to say, enough is enough, I'm ready to move forward?
Because I was staying in the same spot,
After
like
a
1 year, maybe behind also, not in the same spot. And I said, like, look at her, look at other people. They are working on themselves and I'm still behind. I'm still in the same spot. I'm not doing anything. So at that time, I said, it's not about if I, maybe if something happened to me and it was a failure for me, it doesn't mean if another opportunities comes to me, it's going to be a failure for me, because I learn from my mistake and that's when growth happened.
Okay, amazing. So everything that you mentioned about the other company that you worked with, the shipping, the inventory, customer service, selling, all of these, when you came to our business model, what changed?
Wow. First of all, I did not have the positive mindset.
Okay.
Because in our business, you should have the breakthrough to do that, and in order to succeed. So our business, it doesn't require, first of all, shipping, products, inventory, right? Of course, we have investment, startup cost in order to start your business. So. And because of the mentorship and because of the support of the community, I can tell, yes, I succeed in this business. I work on myself, but I have a lot of support behind.
Okay, amazing. So the support was the difference. The shipping and the inventory and customer service was done for you, plus your mindset. And this takes us to the next topic that I have in my mind. Every breaking point in our life, or breakthrough, I would say, requires a mindset, a specific mindset. And every time you elevate, you need another breakthrough to get more and more out there. Tell me about Tima's mindset 4 years ago.
Look, I remember everything when I started this business. One time I called you, I said, Rawan, like, this business is not working. It's not for me. And you told me, you have to change your mindset. You have negative mindset. And then I said, like,
before
what?
I became a life coach.
Yes.
I would like, boom, not asking the right question.
Yes. See how we change.
Elevated a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and then I said, like, what she's talking about? I have the good mindset. I am positive, because what we thought about positivity, it's about smiling. It's about having maybe a good life, having children.
Pretending.
Yes, pretending. So, I had COVID after that, and I remember you told me you have to work on yourself. You have to start watching a podcast. But what made me to change and to do the breakthrough, it happened, COVID happened, and then I had severe COVID. And I couldn't see my kids for 7 days.
Okay.
I was alone. And at that time, I said, like, what if something happened to me?
Okay.
Who's gonna take care of my kids?
Okay, nice. You started developing a why.
Yes, and I said to myself, like, I have to do something for them. I have to build a legacy for them. And it shifted everything for me. I started seeing the bad thing as a mistake for me, and then I started maybe learning from that. I have maybe to post, to work on myself. It's okay if I do mistake. If it's okay if people say, oh, she has an accent. So what? This is my personality. This is me, and this is Tima.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what makes you unique. That's what makes you special, because you are you, and the right people will resonate with your accent, with where you're from, with everything. Same thing for me. Like, you connected with me because we have lots of similarities. So it goes back as well that you had a big why, which are your kids, to motivate you and to drive you to work on your mindset. And I want to mention something very important. Lots of individuals work on themselves for a short period of time, and then they think that they worked on themselves, and they think that is enough to get them to their next goal and their next destination. But the reality is, sometimes it doesn't require a little bit. Sometimes it requires us to move mountains, because we are conditioned from our childhood. We are conditioned for certain beliefs, certain values, certain things that keeps us stuck where we are, because we think that this is the only way. So when we work on ourselves a little bit, we think we did a huge breakthrough. But sometimes a big change in our life requires a big shift and a big breakthrough. So the biggest mistake entrepreneurs or new business owners do is that they work on themselves a little bit. They feel good and they think it's enough. Then they go back to the same cycle, because what they wanted, they didn't achieve. And then when they didn't achieve what they want, what happens? They go back to their old habits. How did you break that?
Okay, growth requires to step out of your comfort zone.
Okay.
And it requires also a lot of learning. If you stop learning, you're gonna be behind of everything, behind maybe technology, behind knowledge, skills. So you have to upgrade your knowledge, your skills every time, and you have to learn. That's what I made always myself. Okay, I want to move forward. I want to learn something new. I don't want to stay in the same spot.
Okay, nice. And we were just talking about when you're doing something new and when you're being creative, you get excited. Like, we came to the studios, the team was setting up everything, and we started like, yay, this is new.
Yes.
We changed our state, we changed our mindset, because when you are growing, and this is growth for us, being in a studio, recording a podcast, when we are putting our word out there to help others, to motivate people, what's actually happening is that we're growing, we're contributing too. And those are part of our needs that I'll probably talk about them in other episodes. The human needs that keeps us alive, keeps us excited. So yeah, growth is linked in my brain 100% to pleasure. It's not linked to pain. Because for me, when I'm growing, it means I'm learning something new. It means I have more resources. It means I have more skills to elevate and to become the best version of myself. Tima, in the past while, when you started doing the personal breakthrough, what are the simple steps or simple tricks you can give people that you did on a daily basis to keep you motivated? And what did you eliminate from your life as well? That's very important, because we talk about adding, but we don't talk about elimination. So what did you add? Let's start with that.
Yes. So I added a lot of things. First of all, I looked for free stuff. So, for example, I downloaded a podcast
Okay.
So I started listening to podcast. I started watching YouTube.
And what kind of podcasts were you listening to?
I was listening to Tony Robbins. I was listening to Grant Cardone. So kind of posts to elevate me, to
Challenge you.
to challenge you. Yeah, like when they talk about mindset, when they talk about growth, what does it mean?
Yeah.
I didn't know what does it mean at that time. So I started working on that, and I believe it's a habit for you when you start like listening every day for motivational speakers, for people who succeed before you, and you're taking their advice, their ideas, and how to be creative. So you started to make the breakthrough, and you started also to elevate yourself in a certain level.
Yes.
What do I eliminate? A lot of things.
And people.
I remember when I came to Canada, I was talking to my family, every day. I want to know what's going on, what happened in Lebanon. And I was in a situation, in a bad situation, and I started day by day, try to eliminate to talk to my family. It's not because that I don't miss them, but I want to give my space to myself, to my growth, because they're giving me more pain.
Okay.
So yes, as you mentioned, growth, I started link it to pleasure for me. So I started, instead of talking to them, I started working on my business. I started listening to podcasts. I started doing something creative. Like, what should I do? What I'm going to do next? How I'm going to make it, how I'm going to succeed? How I'm going to make it happen? Yes.
That's amazing. And for everybody that's not understanding the coach's languages, so us as human beings, we are driven by two forces, which is pain and pleasure. Whatever you link your experience to, or whatever you're doing to, is gonna be the driving force for you. So if I am linking starting a new business to lots of pain, which what Tima did when she started her Amazon business, she couldn't have a motivation, she couldn't have the inspiration to move forward with it, plus she didn't have the tools from them. Now, when she linked her new business to pleasure, she started linking it to growth, to contribution, to learning, to eliminating negativity in her life, to focusing on what she can learn so she can grow and she can elevate her frequency from one level to another. So we are driven always by two forces, either the pain or the pleasure. When we have pain, we run away from people, businesses, education, relationships. But when we have pleasure, we always seek and run after it. So this is the difference between pain and pleasure. So now my question for you, Tima. You're now a big leader in our community, and you elevated on so many levels: mindset, motivation. You're a business owner, and you have a great leadership position in our community. What's next for you?
Wow, huge question. Next for me, non-stop learning.
Okay.
None.
Okay.
So because I need to elevate myself. I need to know more. I need to grow. I need to achieve more freedom, more financial freedom, flexibility. I need to work more on myself because I still need a lot of things.
Amazing. That's awesome. There's one post I remember seeing for you, and I think that was one of your biggest achievements after you joined the digital business with us. It's a post that you put on Facebook talking about how you were able to pay off the apartment in Lebanon completely from the business model that you started.
Yes.
I'm sure you're proud of yourself, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
Lots of immigrants out there are looking for a way back home, eventually having a house, having a home vacation, contributing. But none of us take the step because we're focused more on where we live, because you still need to pay the rent, you still need to pay the mortgage, you still need to pay lots of expenses in Canada. How did you feel when you paid off the loan in Lebanon through the business?
Wow, powerful. And actually, I want to add something to that. When we bought our house in Lebanon and we had our mortgage, like monthly mortgage, like around 2K Canadian every month, we have to send it to Lebanon. And at that time, I was in pressure, and always my husband remember me. You never know what God hides us for us. Like, you never know. Just trust God, trust yourself,
Trust the process.
Yes. And it happens, the crisis in Lebanon, and about the currency, and it was a perfect time for me to pay off the mortgage in Lebanon. I did not have the money. I was in the business, but in the beginning of my journey, and then we took a line of credit, and I did my vision board, and one of the thing on my vision board, my goal, it was to pay off my line of credit from this business. And yes, 2 years ago, I paid it off. Oh my God, like it was a feeling of, you can feel powerful, you can feel that you achieve.
Fulfilled.
Yes, something. And I said, thanks God, thanks to this opportunity, thanks to my husband, because of him, he pushed me to believe, and thanks, of course, to you, because you believed in me and you pushed me a lot, and because of you, I saw this opportunity.
Thank you. You know something, I believe in everyone in the community, but not everyone is coachable as you. Like, you're super coachable, and this is one skill I encourage people to do, to be coachable, to learn, to be open for suggestions, because they say if you want to be successful, surround yourself by successful people, but not only surround yourself by them. See what they're doing, listen to their advice, and apply. So I believe in every single person that joins my business, but how coachable that person is, how much they execute and they take the business seriously, how did they work on their belief system, where they're at, how to make things happen. This is what makes people successful and not. In my opinion, my goal is to inspire everyone to become the best version of themselves. Before we end this episode, I want to talk about the community a little bit, because for the past 3 years, I have been hosting huge elite VIP events all over the world. We started in Montreal, then we went to Dubai, and then we did a huge event in Michigan. And this year we're having a big entrepreneurship event in Calgary on September 4, 5, and 6. It's loaded with mindset, coaching, motivation, inspiration. No matter where you are, which business you are at, the basics are the same. I want you to share with us the first in-person event when you joined it, because we work online all the time together, but in person we just wait for events to get together, or if we live close to each other. So tell me about the first in-person event you attended. How did it shift Tima? How did it change you? What did you see? What kind of breakthrough you went with that was like a motivation for you to elevate in your business?
Yes, my first event, it was in Calgary, I remember 4 years ago. And I was so nervous when I came. I don't know anybody at that time. and what should I do? How I'm gonna talk to them? And I saw that I am in a level where I just started this business, and I saw top leaders who are earning six figures yearly, and I was not even doing anything, any money, any single of dollars. So, but what make me work on my business is about when I saw them, they are so humble, and they were giving me advice. I was learning from them ideas, how they succeed. And they were in the same spot when I started. Yes. So at that time, I was in a level in my business, lowest level. And then after 1 month, I hit another level.
Nice.
Yes.
Amazing. And how did the other events contributed to your success as well?
Rawan, we say always, okay, you have to work on yourself. You have to watch, listen to podcasts. You have to watch YouTube, and you have to read books. But when you see real people in front of you, the energy in the room is totally different. The breakthrough that you do it between them, and you learn from their experience, you feel that you are one of them. You are a top leaders like them. You feel it.
You believe in yourself before you take their belief system.
Yes.
You adopt it before you actually believe in yourself.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
So I encourage everyone to attend these business events, because it's gonna take you to another level. Not in your business, in your mindset, in your growth, your energy, and you're gonna connect with people, same mindset, same energy, and the best thing that you're gonna see your business partners, connect with them, doing a lot of content.
Yeah, that's another thing. Lots of people go to events, and it's usually always just people speaking on stage, top leaders, and all of this. What I did in my events is I made a mix of everything. I included everyone in every single activity. It's not like 3 days we're going and only speakers are going to be there. The first day is going to be 100% focused on speakers, events, and being your best. And then the second day we are doing an educational trip to Banff, where in that trip from Calgary to Banff, there's going to be top leaders on the buses answering questions, helping the people that just started, getting the breakthroughs out there. And then the third day is going to be a circle of coaching in the park, which is another level of elevating people. I will drop the link of the QR code here at this podcast. You can scan it. The tickets are limited. We just launched 3 weeks ago, and we already sold half of them. I think we still have 150 tickets left. So book it from now. Bring someone that you want them to be better, to grow, to become financially independent, because those events shake people up. They wake them up from their own limiting beliefs, from their own fears, and allows them to build the confidence so they can step out and be the best version of themselves. Tima, now that we're at the end of this amazing podcast, I want you to end with something super powerful I worked on you with, which is the kind of language you talk to yourself about. How did that impact you?
Wow, it changed me a lot. Like even the way that I talk to my kids, it changed me a lot. And I believe not every day, but every maybe week I can do breakthrough, because I know that I have the full awareness of myself. And here, when you start seeing the full clarity, what you're doing and how you're gonna maybe succeed, and how you're gonna accelerate your growth, and how you're gonna elevate yourself. So the way that you talk to yourself It's about your feeding your brain positivity.
Giving the brain the direction.
Yes. So when you say to yourself, I am successful, and this is your brand actually.
How are you, Tima?
I'm successful. And you?
I woke up today, I'm winning. You should see my daughter too. Like this morning, I'm like, "How are you, Lean?" And she's like, "I'm successful." And I'm like, she's like, "How are you?" I'm like, "I woke up today, I'm winning." That makes a difference. And now everybody in my team repeats the same thing. So if I ask someone, "How are you?" and they say, "I'm fine," I'm like, "Sorry, what was that?"
I'm successful.
I woke up today, I'm winning. So yeah, it gives your brain direction to focus on what you want to achieve.
Exactly.
Because when we are giving our brain the I am afraid, I am scared, you are telling that brain of yours, find me evidence to support what I'm telling you. Otherwise, I'm going to feel left out. I'm going to feel alone.
Or to stay in your comfort zone.
Exactly.
Yeah. What I learned, one thing that is important, to love yourself.
Nice.
Yeah.
How do you love yourself?
By looking at myself and say, I am beautiful, I am successful, I'm smart, and take care of myself, because sometimes I do have time for me. I need that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is where, things get lost. For the past, I believe, I'm 33 right now. And I believe for the past year, I've been intentionally taking care of myself. And by saying intentionally, I am doing things that feed my body, feeds my soul, feeds my brain, that makes me happy, that makes me excited, that gets me out of my comfort zone. And for you, it's saying that to yourself. For me, it's doing, challenging myself. I just learned how to ski and it was so scary. But then when I broke that fear and I learned it, and I'm like going on the slope fast and like left, right, commanding my brain, you've got this, Rawan. Like I was talking to myself the whole time. Like now I'm excited,
Yeah. You want to do it.
It gives you like that sort of fulfillment that, yes, I've done that. I was able to break through my own belief system that's telling me you cannot.
You break the patterns.
Exactly. And once you break the pattern over and over again, so you would reach that level in your life where you're like, now I have the skill. Nothing can stop me. So what is stopping you right now? What is that one pattern you want to break and do the opposite? You're scared of starting a business? Move with the fear. Because if you're scared and you're staying with the fear, it's blocking you. But when you move with it, you're setting yourself free from it. So thank you, Tima, so much.
Thank you
for being here today.
We did it.
We absolutely did it. I'm excited for this series of podcasts and episodes. We will have them launched very soon. I want to thank everyone that is watching us. Share this with a friend, with a family member, with your team. If you are looking for, a change, you want to grow your mindset, simple podcasts like these can be the beginning for you. And I will see you on another episode. Thank you so much.